It is the 31st of Halloween. It is the 31st of October, and it is the last day of Vlogtober. Choices. So we are at the end of the Vlogtober challenge, and I have successfully completed 27 days out of 31. Now that is incredible. It's really hard to do a 10-minute vlog every single day on everything that you're doing, but my mind keeps saying to me, 27 days isn't good enough. You should have done the whole 31. Why didn't you do the whole 31? You're now going to have to do an extra few days just to get those last few in. And that's just so unfair of my mind to do, because in all honesty, it's been a real challenge, and I should actually be really super proud of how much I have done. 27 consistent days. Yeah, I mean, it's a big achievement. But it just brings me back to that point how, like, our minds are not ever really on our side. They always seem to find out the negative, dig out the negative, and make you feel rubbish about it. When actually we should be celebrating the things, even the little things that we manage to achieve. We should absolutely be celebrating them. I'm just on my way to go to Valley Park radio station, because this week we have a live episode of Hope on Prescription. Why hope is so important for us, especially in times of loss, and what we can explore to help ourselves feel better. It's important, I think, to start looking at all the little bits of hope, and how we can find little pockets of hope during our day. I mean, just for an example, look at these trees. They're just so beautiful. And I see a gorgeous post online the other day that was saying about how autumn really teaches us how to let go, and letting go can be beautiful. I mean, just look at all the trees. They're losing all their leaves, but they're all so beautiful, and they all have their own colour, their own shape. And it's the same with every situation that we all go through. We all go through things that are slightly different in colour and shape, for example. But that doesn't mean to say we can't get through it. That doesn't mean to say we can't find hope, because we can. We can teach ourselves to find it. It's always there. It's everywhere we go. It's all around us. We just have to be willing to open our eyes and look a little closer. And I think I'm learning so much about that in this process of helping other people, that's what makes it so empowering, is we grow together. We don't just do this alone, we grow together. And there are absolutely always people out there who are willing to help you on your journey. And I'm so grateful for all the support that I'm receiving to help me on my journey of transforming pain into something that we can gain, and that's healing. So I've just come away from the radio and it was a really hard episode, actually, because I was talking about things that are so real and raw that are happening in my life right now. But there's something so powerful about sharing how we're feeling in order to receive the support and love that you need in that moment. Don't be afraid to open up to people, friends, family, or maybe it's even strangers that you want to just sort of have a chat with. We need to be able to talk about loss. We need to be able to be vulnerable and brave enough to ask for help. Brave enough to go, I need someone to help, and that's okay. I think when you go through loss, it's one of the hardest things, because you know that you're never going to get that person back. But the hope that you can find within the memories of the moments that you shared can really give you power to feel better each day. It's going to take time. It won't just happen overnight. Be kind to yourself, guys, and just be kind to yourself. And sit with those feelings and feel those feelings and breathe through them and grieve with them. Let yourself feel the way that you need to feel. There is no shame in it. I was on the radio a minute ago and I was sharing my poem, and I started to cry, and I thought, being on there, I felt like it was so unprofessional of me to be on the radio and welling up like that. But do you know what? It shows that I'm human. I'm human, and it's okay. It's okay if that is what it is in that moment. I am super grateful to Teresa and Catherine for coming on and supporting me in today, and I really hope that it helps someone find some service or some support or some inspiration. You're going to get through this. You will. Just be kind to yourself while you wait. We have little Wolf. Yes, this is Halloween. Yeah. It's brilliant. So we are out trick-or-treating, and it is the last day of Vlogtober, and I've come to realise that the older I've got, I actually really don't like knocking on people's doors, but we're doing it because the kids love it. Wow, look at this art. That's amazing. Look at this. The other thing is I have a really sweet tooth, and this is really testing testing me, not to eat them all.